reporter out in Pittsburgh, and the schools, there's no school.
Oh.
It was virtual school, right?
Oh, okay.
So essentially there was no school.
Day.
Yeah.
That kind of rang a little bell. There ever is no school day because you can always do virtual days.
That's right.
Sorry, kiddies, no snow days anymore.
But you're going to school.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
No snow days here, of course. You know, we kind of did not do very well on the snow this past winter. And right now, we're going to have a weak little storm system pass to the north of us for the weekend that will continue to cool us off and bring us the breezes we've seen around so far today. We're in the 60s at Pine Top, Payson, and Prescott, so pretty seasonal stuff all around the state. So we're going to look at some breezes tonight, probably for the next several hours. Not quite as breezy as last night around Metro Phoenix. Then tomorrow, high temps around 90 degrees. After that, we think we'll get the impact of that storm passing to the north of us, and we'll cool things down. For the weekend, there's a possibility from some isolated showers in northern Arizona, beginning Saturday afternoon and evening, and perhaps as late as Sunday morning. But real isolated stuff. Can't rule out a thunder shower, but it's not going to be a major rain deal in northern AZ. All right, the rest of tonight, we're going to see temperatures drop into the 70s by midnight. Tomorrow morning, we're waking up to temps in the 60s for the most part around Metro Phoenix. And yeah, it's kind of interesting that wind is going to be a bit of an issue through about 10 o'clock tonight. Still a little bit gusty, a little bit blustery out there before those winds drop off and go flat after midnight tonight. So we've got a little bit of high cloudiness now. Again, we're sort of on the northern fringes of that and have been so throughout the day. Tomorrow's high 85 for Benson, Globe, Miami 79, 83 at Nogales. Tomorrow afternoon 73 for Concho, 75 at Holbrook. Window Rock at 66 degrees. Flagstaff 63, 74 for Cottonwood, and Paulden also 74 degrees tomorrow afternoon. Here's our first alert 7-day forecast for you. 90 tomorrow in the valley, then a breezy weekend and one which we start to cool down. 81 degrees our forecast high on Sunday. Then check out the temperatures. We do warm up a little bit, but I don't see a 90 through the middle of next week.
Let's keep it that way. Well, thank you.